Ups girls, how you doing? And speaker card, and today is gonna be what are they not saying? So that could be a bit triggering, that could be interesting as well. Let's keep an open mind. Super hot again in London, 29 today. We are dying. Gonna go for my run this morning because otherwise Snow White, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so what can I say, right? Okay, so fascinating, Axelle. I know. One, two, one, two. Okay, so what are they not saying? Pile number one. Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Tower. What they're not saying is obviously the apology and also the feelings they truly have for you. Silly people. They're not saying what they truly feel. As simple as that. They're not saying they want to say sorry. They're not saying that they fell in love with you or they really want you for that job or whatever, or they didn't treat you properly. They didn't do the right thing. At the end of the day, whatever wasn't correct, whatever wasn't real or, fair, had to go downhill because the tower is, scrambling. Yeah, everything is falling down back to the ground, ashes to ashes, because the foundation of the tower was obviously not solid enough, that was not concrete. So that couldn't be long-lived, absolutely not. So in some ways, he didn't work out because he wasn't meant to work out this way. And he couldn't. Long term, he couldn't work. So it had to go down in order to be rebuilt. So what they're not saying maybe as well is they actually want to try again. Because the tower, there's a page two, kind of thing. It's not just like, okay, that's it, didn't work out by the end, No. There's a prospect of trying again, but this time in a different way, in a more secure way. And more importantly, healthy way and equal way. Because it's the Six of Pentacles is, equal give and take. I love you as much as you love me. I'm transparent. If there were things they didn't say or lie to you that came out, and obviously that can't start again. It has to be this time truthful, proper, sincere, the whole shebang. And also, it has to be equal in a sense like they give you as much as you give them. It can't be out of balance. It cannot work this way. No, not at all. And if it's a job, this time the job has to be paid properly for the right value. You can't be squeezed as a lemon. So there's an apology, there's a telling you what they feel, what they want, and also come clean and do things properly this time. Judgment, you kidding me? Yes. What they're not saying is they're actually going through a purge, which was necessary to, overdue, I would say. Absolutely. Go to the core of who they are, what they truly want, what they truly feel, blah, 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 the full shebang, and both of you maybe. But in some ways, they also know that you guys are meant to be. Maybe they haven't said that to you. It's written. What they're not saying is they're not sure how you're going to respond to their offer. They're not sure that, because maybe you used to come forward and now you don't anymore. Therefore, they think, oof, dangerous. That person might not come towards me when I move forward. Yeah, because someone was actually running away from their feelings. And that's what they're not telling you. They're feeling for you. Because between this and this, we know. Someone is not showing their true feelings. What they actually want to tell you maybe is really for the many, many, many years, or for a very long time at least, they really push you away. But actually they feel. That's what they're not saying. And that drives them insane, indeed. Because when you put your head in the sand, it can't last forever. And you can't really handle it because you feel the pressure and you're overthinking and you become anxious. You can't sleep at night. Yeah. And maybe as well that they want you to receive the fruit of your labor because they know you deserve it. Maybe not with them. Because you've been always there, always present, always equal to yourself. You didn't pretend to be what you were not. Maybe not the case. And what they're not saying is they want to go for it and try again. Take a leap of faith, really. Wow, powerful, eh? That was pile number 1. Pile number 2, what they're not saying. The Chariot, Page of Swords, King of Cups. Very straightforward here. Yeah. So what they're not saying is, despite them being cutting with their words, watching you online, that they're not telling you that, because they're checking you out big time, they feel a lot for you. The King of Cups is someone, male, female, doesn't matter. It's the energy of being on a fence. I truly love you, but I'm not committing. I'm not going into action just yet. Why? Because I'm protecting my heart. I have a lot of love, but I just don't want to get hurt, so I'm just doing nothing. They've been like that for a while. But then, boom. What they're not saying is they're getting ready to move toward you and go for victory. They're very highly motivated, and they're not going to take no for an answer. They want to work it out. They really learn new skills, new tools. They want to keep the door open between you two. Number 8 is the infinity number. They want to work it out, and they're working hard at how to make it work. Maybe they were spending a lot of time and too much time, making money, and they just didn't appreciate how much they were, giving up. And that is just not correct. They want to make it work. Yes, and maybe it was in a saying that they had a codependency or an attachment somewhere, maybe with someone else, maybe to substance, maybe to work, maybe to money, to the gym, whatever. It was a codependency and attachment that was toxic. And also maybe they're not telling you that they were very highly, attracted to you very much. And what they're not saying is that they definitely, they see you as the Empress of full shebang. You're very strong, very loving and caring, but very powerful, very anchored, very grounded, very nurturing, really. And they could feel at home with you. Maybe they thought of having babies with you, that kind of story. Yeah, talking about babies, a lot of love, a lot of attraction between you two, definitely. That's they're not saying that to you neither. And what they also, maybe there was a third party at some point, maybe they know you from, a network, and they check you definitely online, absolutely no doubt. And they, what they thought maybe is to get engaged with you and go for the full shebang. Why not? What they're not telling you is, of course, that the problem is they always felt like you're out of their league. That's what people think so much, and it's ridiculous because that block the energy. Why do you think though? If that's the case, a person won't even respond to you. But if they respond to you, then maybe you're not, it's only in your head. They're putting a hurdle and obstacle where there's not, really. Because you two had enough obstacles. You don't need to add anymore. But still, they want to add some more just in case. Yes, they definitely see you probably very present on social media. You are definitely front stage, and they think that you're very attractive and you could have anybody you want, but also you're very humble. And that combination of the two is very powerful. So that's why they think that, you are out of the league, because they see you very popular, very social, in gathering and all of that kind of stuff, and they think like, why would she look at me or he look at me? Don't think like that. That is just in your mind. Be strong. This connection is strong, and that person wouldn't go, with you if you're not strong. So stop. There is a part of regret, and maybe that's what they're not telling you. And they want to fix it, definitely fix it, because they know they messed up. Maybe it's because they didn't trust themselves enough. They're going to make things right. Maybe they had to go through some legality if they were with someone else. Maybe a contract had to be revisited in order to be presented to you again. At the end of the day, it's about balancing the scales, do the right thing. Be fair. Yeah, it's time now, because, it's been stagnating because one of you were very much in the mind. Now it's about action, movement forward. Good luck is on your side, guys. And it's time to go for it. Yeah, I thought to myself, one more. Yeah, it's time to move forward, and it's time to move towards peace and harmony and tranquility, and let go of the turbulence. And sometimes it's just in your mind. Maybe it's just on the mind, and that really, if communication was happening, then you could clear the air in 2 seconds. Have a conversation, people. God damn it. On this note, have a beautiful day. I'm gonna go for a run before I melt, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.